Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet and of YouTube. Welcome to Jibber Jabber. I am your host, as always, Skijarmas, otherwise known as Tone Shift. With me today, I am just going to go in order from first to last in terms of like the Jibber Jabber list. We have, in the British corner, we have Darkness, just sitting around, filling out the British corner.
Pleasure is to be here again.
We have Hades Shadow 92, who is also here.
Sup, bitches?
We have a Soviet starfish just kind of staring off into the distance with a bitter scowl on his face.
Taco.
We have a lightning flash standing also in the British corner, smirking evilly at the camera with his devious plans.
Yes, indeed. Hello.
We have luminous starlight, who is a burrito. There's a story behind that, which I will get to later. She's being very adorable today. I don't get it. Anyways,
I like it.
next up, we have Paladin, who's just kind of on the receiving end of Soviet's ire and smiling pleasantly at the camera and deep into your soul.
I will outstare Fluttershy.
That's not possible.
Well, good luck with that.
impossible.
I have no
Yeah,
soul.
good luck with that.
And last but not least, we have, rounding out the British corner, Tom117Z. We have a full house today, ladies and gentlemen. 8 people, if you also count me.
Woo!
Yeah.
Mike,
Do we have to count him?
Victory screech!
And I drink this
What the fuck is wrong with us today?
You did
We're
this,
children.
Tom.
We have
This is
turned
your
into
fault.
children.
I'm not the one who shouted victory screech, alright?
He went along with it, though.
All right,
Turned into a nightmare.
Alright. So, how's everyone's week been?
It's could be
Been
better.
pretty fantastic.
Busy.
Oh, boy.
And now I'm drinking a Mountain Dew with pride and with joy,
That we survived Tone's bullshit.
Yay!
which is our first topic.
I want to die.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on, get over that. You'll be fine.
It has been an interesting week. Of that, there can be no question. I haven't watched the newest episode of MLP, so sadly we won't be talking about that this week.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Tone, neither have I.
But
I forgot
I have to
to.
stay the orange chicken till next week.
we do have other topics lined up, which we will now get to. First up on the list, FFD6 recap. It's been a while since we've done one of these.
Explosions!
Yeah.
Almost dying, but not dying. Epic anime scenes and then cute poking.
Yes.
And fire!
Fire, plenty of them. So,
Trying to burn the sea down.
in today's episode of Final Fantasy D6, just to recap where we were left off, the party had gone through a bunch of shit and eventually managed to track down the hiding place of the cult that has been plaguing the city of Marasu with their attempts to spread a dangerous infection that, if it doesn't kill you, it will convert you into another member of the cult. They had managed to discern where the cult hideout was and figured that they were probably sheltering the source of this plague, which was demonic in origin, something referred to as demi-amber, a crystalline manifestation of the will of an evil god of the setting. After killing
Yes,
Saran
indeed,
last
sir.
session and getting their shit together, they traipsed down into the basement of the cultist hideout and stumbled upon an ulcerous mound of rancid flesh and tentacles and amber crystals with 3 ghosts surrounding it that shrieked at them like banshees. This was the seed of the plague, the origin of the infection. This was where it all started, and so now they were going to fight it. And today's session opened up with them using the Monty Python school of running away from things. Run away! And just bolting.
Run away!
Exactly, they bolted the other way.
And I kind of set the place on fire.
Yeah. And then, in the hopes of hurting the thing and slowing it down, they lit the floor on fire and then traipsed right the fuck upstairs, figuring out that this creature, the seed of the plague, could use Inhale, an ability that pulled them all into melee range or against whatever wall was nearby if there was an obstruction.
Not to mention, we forgot to do the most ultimate task, and the main reason why we're there is to save everyone.
Yeah.
We left the people in the cage.
Hey, Rocky went and saved
Technically, me and Rocket got
We're
him.
the heroes, everyone. We left a poor little girl
we
and a few
saved-
soldiers in cages.
No.
While this
We
creature's
saved everyone by the
descending.
end, and Rocket traipsed into the building as the thing was emerging and it was on fire, broke the lock, grabbed her, got infected in the process, and got her out.
Yeah.
Mm. Rocket, you are the greatest bird to ever live. Thank you.
He is
yeah. So
the greatest horse bird.
yeah, they went through a lot of shit. They went through a lot of hell. The seat of the plague came up through the fucking floor.
Like
Broke.
fucking Resident Evil.
Yeah, like fucking Resident Evil surrounded by fire. It was like a demon rising out of hell itself, which is not an inaccurate assessment here since this thing is demonic in origin. And it started attacking the party, and it was a brutal fight. Let me put it to you this way.
Oh boy.
The party,
We almost lost a few of them, including
The first half was
yeah,
tough and go.
yeah.
A nod. We almost lost him. He took. I think. Did he take the most damage? Yeah, he did. He did.
He got
nearly-
PO'd.
He nearly
all
died.
the way.
Holy shit.
We got up. I'm glad we didn't stay in the basement because, good God, we had no room to maneuver down there. But we got up. We had like a battle line. Healers in the back. I was in the middle with my bow. We had our heavy hitters up front. Then
Didn't go
we
too
got
well.
a first round of attacks in, and then it sucked me through a doorway along with Mika.
along with 2 of our healers. I'm like, God
Yeah.
fucking damn it.
Oh
and
no.
very
Not
hard.
our finest moment.
But again, I say again, throughout the entire ordeal in this warehouse, including the fight with Saran, I'm either like the main threat that they just want to keep away from, or the fact that they just don't care. And I literally did not get attacked except like twice.
Ouch.
I was like, wow. I don't know if I should feel kind of proud or annoyed.
Maybe you just didn't see Thanos as that much of a threat.
Yet I was the one doing most of the damage.
Now listen to you little shit.
Indeed. Well, at any rate, it was a long and drawn-out battle, and over the course of it, every member of the party, with the exception of Alistair, got a chance to make use of their Tier 1 limit breaks, finally putting those on display. So, Neothil rained a bunch of bolts down on the seat of the plague and its ghostly companions. Thanatos put a giant fucking slash in the seat and absorbed some HP from the attack.
Damn right I did.
Mika healed everyone. Don't think there were any other limit breaks that were used here though, because
You know, I'm surprised with all of them just going off one at a time. You didn't give a chance for Alice here to use his.
I was waiting for a good opportunity, but none presented themselves.
I was just disappointed I didn't freaking heal one of the characters when I should have. But no, they convinced me to attack Mr. Ghosty, and it didn't go too well. I fucking missed.
You know that.
Oh, I missed.
You know that brings us to an excellent point. In the future, when it comes to you, you
Don't
are.
give me advice on attacking shit.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
good at
not allowed.
healing.
You're not allowed to attack anything anymore. You're just the healer.
Either that,
Well,
since you're not
thank
using
you.
your stick anymore.
Yeah,
half
we'll
the
leave
enemies
the.
stick to the bottom of his staff. There you go. He's got
Let's say
one.
we'll leave the magic attacking to me and Mika. How's that?
And she only has
Yep.
one offensive spell, and that's arrow.
Shit.
Still, that attack to the.
I'm out to it down the log hole.
Cough away from the
Fuck.
mic.
I am.
Stop dying.
We might be able to have the first fatality on Jibber Jabber.
I will not die.
And
There we go. I'm good.
just
I'm
and
sorry.
Alice here dies off session. Is like, yeah, he just kind of died in his sleep after that little.
Yeah, he
incident
got
with the
alcohol
water.
poisoning from the water.
Carry on my name in your voice, or not at all. I don't
Fort
care.
Eldritch Abomination died from a
I'm
shot.
dead. Bit.
It's like survives a
Yeah.
onslaught from a tentacle monster and dies from alcohol poisoning at the night after.
I
So
survived the
that-
plague. I could survive anything. Except for alcohol. Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, for context, let me get to that point, everyone, because the audience has no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
We were at the part where we were getting sucked off.
Ugh, don't do that.
Oh, you
Context.
sick individual.
Anyways.
Why?
So,
I could-
I have no idea. What do you mean?
So. The fight dragged on. It was brutal. Everyone got hurt, but eventually, after some last teamwork efforts, they were able to bring the thing down and kill it outright. And as
It
they
was
did,
a thing where that was an epic scene because
yeah.
Banal got bloody smited,
So pretty much the only one in that entire fight who actually went down and was at risk of immediate death was Vanar, and the rest of the party was on him pretty quick to save his ass.
Phoenix down, I bought session 2. I have this. It's destiny, and shoved it to Alistair. Heal him. Everyone else, kick that thing's ass.
Yeah. So they managed to save the guy who was down, and they took out the seed of the plague. And following that, they painfully shambled back to the safe parts of Marasu, where they were welcomed by Lair and Kane and a bunch of soldiers. The soldiers went to put out the fire they had left behind at the warehouse they had just finished fighting at, while everyone else was instructed to go to the castle for medical attention and then discussions of rewards and future plans. Mika and Vanar went to get some healing done at Tam's hand, while everyone else went and was instructed that they would be receiving free rooms to stay in the castle for the night, as well as, or probably until it was time for them to go at any rate, as well as
a room.
finally, as well as a healthy pouch of 2,000 gil each,
Nice.
which is a lot of money for this party.
We got paid.
The highest payment is
We're
the
no
most
longer
rewarding.
poor.
It's red.
I now have a total sum of
It's
2,001
made
gil.
So everyone, so after that, just about everyone went off to their rooms, with Alistair planning on grabbing some of that alcoholic water to ingest. While Neothil acquired the blue magic book she had gotten from Mika and went to rendezvous with Mika up in the infirmary so that they could read it while the cat lady was recovering. During which some nice character development happened. Mika's hurt in the hospital, and Tam is right there. They are not fucking. All right, they're not that far in their relationship, not by a long shot.
No,
And then they
it was
fucked.
just.
Oh,
It
dude.
was just. Are we going to be able to continue seeing each other? Oh yeah, we can. Yay! Now let's tease each other for a while.
And now let's
Yeah,
poke.
yeah.
Let's poke.
Yeah,
each other.
yeah. So it briefly came up the possibility that Neothil and the others would be leaving Marasu soon. The quarantine is probably going to be lifted in the next few weeks or months, and once they leave, that'll be that.
Mm.
They'll be out of
Which
Marasu
made
and
them
probably won't be coming back for a good long time. Well, anyways, as it stands, Mika was momentarily, depressed by this until Tam managed to slide in the suggestion that he could send her along with them, along with a letter of recommendation to the Academy City, their current destination, with the hope being that once they arrive there, Mika could probably become a student, or at the very least start learning from some of the teachers. And after that, well, yeah, she's signed on to go with the party for quite some time yet. Sorry about that. I dropped my thermos.
That was cute.
Although,
Oh, I'm cute, am I?
although-
Great. Give Hades more fuel. Why not?
To be fair,
although there will be,
it
I
sounds
swear there will be
like
times where he keeps forgetting that he has to freaking control Mika.
I'm used to players being controlled by players. I'm not used to having to control one myself.
And in this session, during this fight, you had to control 3.
Yeah, that was a pain in my ass, especially because I had to keep track of who rolled what.
Oh man, this is gonna get interesting.
But yeah, following that, Alistair took some water, passed out because fuck it, he needed a critical success to make that roll.
And
And
Thanatos,
Thanatos was smug out of his mind as watching.
he was just
He was-
he just had a good laugh.
And
He
drinking
needed
whiskey.
a good laugh.
I just imagine the last thoughts of Alisai were, not that bad.
Well, I mean, it tastes
Perhaps.
it tastes vaguely like just carbonated water.
Yep,
And then it goes down. I mean,
yeah.
Tom
Wasn't that bad.
said it in the session. If he actually succeeded in just not passing out from this shit, we were gonna rage quit.
Well, I mean,
I
that
was
didn't happen,
close.
so.
I was just 2 off.
Yeah.
Double 5, not double 6.
Okay, but yeah. Also, Mika's not allowed to have any.
Yeah, no. Definitely.
Aw.
No, don't give it to Mika, because my
No, don't
cat's
get her
gonna have a
dog.
headache.
Mika can.
He wakes up.
Neil will be there to catch her when she inevitably falls, and then we'll laugh at her.
Aw.
I am aware of the effects, but do you think I care?
Well, at this point, you're passed out on the ground, and I am still laughing. So
Yeah.
Asked Tam demanding that on the trip. I always got a little wing again. Nee keeps an eye out for me, and then Nika like, I can look after myself.
Not helpless.
Mm.
But,
As,
yeah, you're pretty
And then-
funny out a few fires, but you are cute when you blush.
I say another
Rocket's
thing I
getting her
liked
fill
about
of
this
pickles.
session
Yes.
was everyone's reaction as soon as I mentioned I was going to drink alcohol.
I honestly missed that part because I was doing like numbers in my head at the time, so I missed that part.
I mean, it
Oh.
was funny. It was Tom was just like, so did ours? Like, did the plague switch our personalities or something that you wanted to drink? I'm just like, nah, you just took a little too many clunks to the head.
2
Yeah.
times now Nia's gone drunk. This time's like, nah, I actually want to go read that book, just for the sake of reading it for once.
Also,
After
the
what
first-
we've
Sick
been
of
through,
explosions and excitement.
I could
the-
use a drink.
The first time
Also-
Nee passes out from the water, and the second time she's just outright drunk after getting rejected by that dancer, and Thanatos just carrying her up the stairs on his shoulder. It's like,
She might also be-
heathen!
My barn doors does not swing that.
what?
I don't swing that barn door.
No,
And besides, I
God
wasn't
damn it.
expecting to succeed.
which was she was trying to say my barn door doesn't swing that way. As in, I'm not straight. But that was what she was
Because-
trying to say.
Because for my character, it's the first time he's literally ever had an alcohol beverage. I was expecting him to fail.
And you see, there you go. The first time he tries anything, and it's literally like the strongest shit in the whole city. Is like, oh god.
It was like the strongest.
The
drink in,
knee is slightly
The cure
giddy
for
that
your
she's probably done
nightmares.
something that
Hopefully.
her sisters haven't done.
And to get rid of the image of that horrible monster in my head. I needed something to
Oh,
knock
we're
me
gonna
the
have
fuck out.
nightmares about that thing for a while.
Oh, thank you for giving me an idea to
the-
start next session with.
Mhm.
Well, we had different nightmares to worry about. I was somewhat surprised like there wasn't a hello from Penumbra or the Master at the end.
Hello there. Oh, fuck.
You know, if we had
Hello.
gone a little bit further, I figured like, well, frickin' Alice here was past that. I was kind of half expecting Master to show up and just like, hey, nice work, a little sloppy at the end, but hey.
You probably say it was
Hey,
sloppy in the
Master, did
start,
I
now
do
you-
you
and
proud?
and then
Yeah, it was alright.
that you pulled your shit, and that you pulled your shit together at the end, because that's kind of what happened. It was kind of sloppy at the start, but then once you all got your shit together and figured out
That
what
was
you were doing.
because that's because that fucking asshole used a time spell on me. I was trying to charge it for a fireball.
I'm talking specifically about just the seed of the plague itself. The fight against that, it started kind of sloppy, but once you figured out the strategy, you
I
nailed
thought
it.
the thing on
Oh,
fire.
I mean, we
Oh.
kind of walked down the stairs. We thought the fight was done. Walked down the stairs, and oh god, there's the grave mine from Halo or some shit. Let's run away. From that.
But I say my most favorite and touching moment has got to be when the sisters united.
Yeah.
Yes!
I was
Thank
very
fuck.
determined to make that work. It's like we got out, so it's like, wait, that was the thing from last session. Rocket, retrieve, go.
Mm. But what about the soldiers? Forget this. We kind of saved them, but save the girl.
We did get the soldiers out after we killed
Yeah.
them.
I saved. But the
That's
girl
what I
was
was thinking at
priority.
the moment.
Yeah, just
We
as a
speak about the soldiers.
yeah, just as a reminder for context, in the previous session, the party met up with a infected Mithran woman named Marisi, whose name is derived from a Skyrim mod. Yes, I know.
Mm.
And she and her little sister Leyland had been abducted by cultists to be infected, or rather held until she turned. They were both infected already, but she was just waiting for the infection to take root so that they could either die or be converted. Leyland had been captured. They were just waiting. They were just holding her. And the party promised to get her little sister back, partly by Nee's insistence, partly because, she understands what that's like.
Mm. And of course, I'm willing to help anyone as best I can.
Yep, so
Yeah, mostly because one, she understands the bond of siblings, and two, girls who their true parents they don't really know about. But, they're
Well-
called.
Well, I mean, Marisi knew her mom. Again, her mom died when giving birth to Leyland, and Leyland's like significantly
Leyland,
younger,
yeah.
so their dad is the one who
Still.
neither of them ever knew.
Mm.
Perished at sea,
The still was a mix of those two things. Like, I'm helping these kids.
no matter what.
Fuck all you who says no.
But yeah, I could probably keep this going a little while longer, but since like well over half the session was just one big fight scene, I don't really see much need to go into the explicit details of how that went. So I think
That's going to be a very long episode, just put together.
It was a long fight, but a good fight. Even though I felt like we were the Avengers.
I mean, especially right there at the end where we all just kind of.
The big teamwork attack to finish it
Yeah,
off. Yeah.
that team. Remember Age of Ultron, where like, several of them just kind of just doing a big fucking beam attack against him and annoyed his arm.
I even remember when I said a line and then Tom did the music.
And then Tom in the
Adventurers,
background.
assemble!
Let's say Tom in the background on his end is playing the Deja Vu theme.
I did that when we started doing our like chain limit breaks. Like this is just full on anime. We're doing this.
Deja Vu.
Yeah, like
Deja vu.
yeah,
Deja
their
vu.
labor breaks were like back to back to back. So
Tell you what, at one point
I
the
love that
chorus
song.
kicked in right as I threw the Phoenix down to Alice. It was so good.
through like a fucking throwing dart. But yeah, I don't think we need.
Take
There's
this,
much more
Deja
we
vu.
can really do with this here FFD6 recap. So hopefully we get to play again next week, and the party can finally get the fuck out of Marasu because they've been stuck there for too damn long.
I like
Wonder
your
who's
city,
all bad
but I did not like
Off
this
to a
play.
Pity and needs running that date.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be a while before you still reach the Academy City because that is some travel time.
Yep.
Plenty of time to plan and see if she can buy a dress. for me.
Hopefully,
Out there.
Tone doesn't hit us with another freaking high
I
snot one again.
grin.
You never
Oh, this time we know how to do it.
know.
Magic.
Although I think you should be more worried about the building snargrins. They're
I
bigger.
I can hear Fallen cackling in the back of my mind right now.
The high. What did we call it? The high building? The
High snog one.
No, I mean
Yes,
the
you
other
mean
one.
low
The
snargrin.
big. When me and him were talking at one point, and then I just thrown in this. Imagine if one of them managed to disguise himself as a fucking building. Oh,
No.
the high building.
A house Snogwin. A house Snogwin.
No. I will murder it, and then I will murder you.
We are coming up with the mother of all snargrins. You can't try
You would
over
just rather
five.
be snog.
I
like
impaled
to
the
hide
thing
behind.
through its shell.
This is beautiful poetry. All right. Okay, so that is the end of topic 1. Moving on to topic 2, the continuing adventures of Crimson the Dragon and Darkness's Friends D&D campaign.
Well, of course. Now I can say a bit more. Well, a brief. But first, what happened last time? Well, they attacked a like a huge camp of bandits or outlaws, whatever you want to call them. Really, that's a nasty group of people that fuck up shit. They've been attacking a load of trade routes and even taking people captive. So it was up to the party and a few reinforcements from the capital to take down this threat once and for all. It was all going well until Crimson got shot down by a old man with a dark blue cloak and a strange looking staff with crystal on the top that's just sparking an unstable energy. Then the fight was going downhill because it looked like they start to rally up. The sorcerer wanted to finish off Crimson. Mirren went over to help, only for him to get brushed aside like he was nothing by the leader of the damn bandits. So he had to fight off against him. As for the sorcerer, he was getting distracted by the assassin of the group, for she was shooting loads of freaking arrows at him of all different kinds, which was making him angry. Because, yeah, the assassin has a multitude of arrows that she crafted herself, which I'll go into more details of them when the time comes. Anyway, it looked like it's about to be the end for Mirren, for he's not doing too well. Then Crimson started to get back up through a lucky critical success roll and had a choice of 3. She can either have a go at the sorcerer for the utter humiliation. Second one, she runs away to live to fight another day, hopefully. Or 3, help Mirren out, the leader of the group, who's been having a rough time with the bandit leader. She decides to help him, and as before he's about to get beheaded, she jumped in, picked him up by her jaws, and just freaking about like a rag doll and just shaking him about. He tried to stab her in the head, that failed. Instead, it just got him thrown to the ground. He was disarmed. She quickly re-picked him up, then freaking bone-sounding crunch, and threw him right through a wooden structure. He was dead. The rest of the bandits won away, and the sorcerer got away through a teleportation spell, which of course really pissed off Crimson. Yeah, it's basically a Jurassic Park scene like that. Spot on.
This is
And
all
now-
I can imagine is just fucking Jurassic World as she's nomming the person. Just Jesus, all right.
Yeah, he ain't getting back up from that.
Majestic.
They do walk.
So- The party was getting healed up, but Mirren is passed out at this point through his injuries and, of course, the running about. So, yeah, he's a bit passed out as they're all getting healed. And despite it was a victory, Crimson was just in the worst of moods. Because not just because of the sorcerer got away, because she's super badly injured. So badly injured, she might not be lucky to get her flight back again in her wings. The wings were hugely damaged. So, yeah. Once she found out that she might be a grounded dragon for the rest of her life, she's not in the best of moods. She just wants to go out there and kill this guy. All on her own. Until Dawn points out that's a terrible idea. Take my advice. Do not go after him on your own. If he took you down with a single blast, he would easily finish you off in your current state. I do not need your concern, nor your advice, dwarf. How about you do yourself a favor and dig yourself a hole you can't get out of? Wow, you don't need to be offensive. I'm just giving you advice. Don't need it. Just vengeance. Dragons and the pride. Well, you had a chance until you decided to do a better option, in my opinion, and save our leader. The only reason why I did is because I come to realize that I would not be able to handle him in my current state. Admit it. You actually do care. Why should I care? Why did you save him then? When I heard the mark that he was going to make me as a trophy. That is unacceptable. So of course he was going to get ripped apart. And on cue, as soon as Mirren heard that it was Crimson that saved him from his demise, he was complete joy and happiness once he confirmed, "You really saved me?" "Yes, but like I said, I was only meant to kill the bandit leader. I'm sure you could just get yourself back up again. You seem pretty persistent." "You actually saved me." And he had a little word with the DM. And what is he doing? "Sure, you could do that." "Really?" "Yeah. Would I need to roll?" "Nope, you don't need a roll for it." "Wonderful."
What did he
Wait,
do?
what is he doing?
Oh dear. What has this guy done?
As well, Mirren, still badly injured, but he just had enough energy and strength to get up a little bit and then put his arms around Crimson for a great big hug.
Ah! And did she eat him because that's fucking humiliating?
And then Crimson, and then another's like, "So Crimson, how are you going to react to Mirren hugging you?" Wait, what?
What is this shit?
What is this? What is he doing?
He's
I
like,
believe he's showing affection of thanks for saving his life. We call that a hug. Have you ever had one? No.
it's weird.
Remove yourself. This.
It's
Remove
weird.
yourself
Stop it.
immediately.
It's weird. Stop it.
Consider
we should have
Crimson
tried
as a small
hugging.
dragon, I would imagine her reacting kind of like a cat trying to slowly push itself out of the grass.
I mean,
Well, she is the biggest member of the party. She's a juvenile, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
She,
imagine if Maya suddenly became a dragon?
oh God, no. It would be like those
So-
Eldritch Garfield comes like, where's the kitty treats, Brian? Oh no. I needs them. I need those clues, Steve. Please, Lord, give
Okay,
me everything
I'll
I
make a
have.
compromise for everyone in this chat. Dragons exist in real life, except they're extremely tiny, like a big fire-breathing dragon that can destroy a city, the size of a fucking pigeon.
Now, if
But
Maya
anyway.
was a dragon, you'd never be able to deny her snuggles again. Because
so, Mirren, what are you going to do? You going to let go of her? I continued to hug her.
Oh,
You will remove yourself this instant.
no. I'm hugging you.
Can I claw at him? No, you can't. Why not?
You are restrained.
I
You
got
are
up and threw a guy. You are strained because you're trying to get healed. If you didn't put up a fight on your first heal earlier, then you wouldn't have been strained. But what's wrong? Scaly, you're turning a new shade of red. No! Shut up! I am not. I am a fearsome red juvenile dragon. I'm chaotic evil. I'm meant to be feared, not loved.
I am the knight.
I
And
am
this
the
human
knight.
will release me immediately.
I am the knight. Pretty much, yeah. That's what's going on here. I am the knight. This is cold. I love this. Hugging a red dragon. Never thought I'd see that happen. Well, except for the one time where I had a golden retriever's mind in the body of a red dragon, but that was a totally different.
Will you take my advice now, Crimson? Just accept it and just try to forget about it later. I would if everyone wasn't looking. I think they're just confused and terrified at the same time. So they should be.
Oh my god, this is great. I hugged a dragon and lived to tell the tale. You won't live about it for long.
Mm.
My god.
After 16 more minutes of hugging, he finally
damn.
let go.
Damn, man. Guy going places.
Mm.
Ow. Alright.
A few moments later.
Now, once you regain your balance and can walk again, you are not to kill You're not to kill Mirren, spite he just gave you a
Truly
hug.
epic hug.
I think Crimson is secretly Sundari. She loves it but won't ever acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it's not like I like your hugs or anything. I just let you do it.
It depends. You better all forget that this happened.
They fucking blackmailed
None
her
of
to follow
you-
their advice by hugging her and we won't tell anyone we hugged you if you just go along with this plan of ours.
Mm.
That is
Yeah.
genius and I love it.
Hmm. And especially keep it a secret to your mischief friend in the red robe. I don't want him knowing. That's if we get him out of jail.
I was about to say, isn't he in fucking jail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still in jail. He missed
Hmm.
all of this. Did they tell
Yeah.
him?
I just loved it. But apparently he was late, he was delayed, but when he came in, it was so difficult not to tell him. But they didn't want to. So they had to keep it secret when he finally showed up to take part.
Like, hey guys, what I miss?
Yeah, it was literally that. As soon as he got paid for helping them and dealing with the bandits, they managed to get him out. So, what happened? What I miss? And
And it starts whistling.
is there something wrong with Crimson? She looks a bit more miserable than usual. Is it the cause of the damage? I could see some damage. Yeah.
Damage
of course, of
to
course.
her pride.
And
Nothing else.
Crimson is giving a scrunt look at Mirren, and Mirren's still got a smile on his face. Well, at least our leader is happy. Yeah, he's over the moon.
That's how far I'm gonna throw him when I get old enough.
So, could anyone fill me in on what else happened besides you got wildly damaged, the lot of you? Sorry I wasn't there, but, chains and all. The good news is we have won. Yes! Bad news is people still don't trust you around here and don't like you. Oh. Well, good to know that I'm hated. What is your problem?
Many things.
So now we stop the evil threat. No, it's not done. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm intrigued. What's wrong, Crimson? The old man got away. So what is an old man? He has incredible powerful spells. Ha! I'm a fire mage. They're not as powerful as me. He shot down Crimson.
Oh.
Okay. Maybe he is a worthy
Cracks
opponent.
knuckles with malicious intent.
So that explains it. What's wrong, dear? Lost your pride to an old man? Watch it, you. I would happily eat you if it wasn't the fact that you're the most healed character here. I'm not sure. I might be suffering a little bit of brain damage from that mere rack of your tail. You are going to... What are you trying to say something to me? You said... She requires our assistance and help. I would if she says it. What? Sorry, I'm not going to go anywhere till she says it.
This guy
Look.
this guy has a death wish.
Do you literally want to die? Might as well be you. Would you help? See?
I've ever wanted.
There we go. Words never spoke ever sweet. Shut up, or I will move that tongue.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
So, where's my part of the guild? You get none. Why? You're in jail. Of course you get none. Can I at least get a...
sorry to interrupt, but
I'm sorry, gold, I know.
Yeah, that wasn't what I was gonna talk about. Actually, I've given up on that.
Mhm.
What I was going to ask for clarity, just a reminder: is Crimson being controlled by the dungeon master or a player character?
She was gonna be controlled by him until his girlfriend doesn't like the idea of dragon and decided to join in.
Right, because
Which makes it more interesting, and she plays the wolf very well, I say.
Everything I've heard, yeah. Got a Sundere red dragon as part of the party.
Which the DM is so glad she did step in for that, because he admits he's not as great as voice acting females as males.
I mean, if he's a guy,
Puts a lot of strain on his voice, and
I know his pain voicing an almost predominantly female cast every time I do it.
He
Anyways.
actually nearly lost his voice nearly one time.
Anyways, carry on. Just wanted to.
Anyway, so they left after saying farewell, and everyone seems to be super happy that the fire mage is going. They are now on the journey to find out where the Lair is. Which, thanks to Crimson having his scent, they managed to pick up where he could be. But of course, it's still a bit of a journey getting there, which comes across another interesting encounter.
Uh-oh.
Because about a third quarter of the way there, the assassin of the group Navira, note her senses start to kick in and realize this is not right. Like she feels like they're being followed. Like, Mirren, have you ever had the sense that someone's following you? No, is there? Well, my senses are never wrong. Oh, who is it? I'm not sure, but believe it's coming from that hedge behind us there. On the left. Oh. What do we do? I got an idea. She grabs out her crossbow and she just freaking aims at it and just shoots. And as soon as the bolt goes through the hedge, it impacted something, and then a scream came out from the hedge.
Oh, you hit something.
So they all went to go and investigate to find out it was a freaking goblin following them. Yeah.
Well, he did.
Okay. Which, at this point, he didn't expect a freaking bolt just to, or from a crossbow to hit him, which at this point he was in a panicking frenzy as he was just pinned against this little tree. Please, please, no hurt me. Have mercy. A goblin begging for mercy. Must be a random little scout. Well, I'm gonna kill it. No, me no harm. Me friendly. Just that word from a goblin. I doubt that.
That's racist.
Considering goblins pretty much every other aspect.
As a fan of Not the Brave, I find this exceptionally racist.
Saying goblins tend to not be so trustworthy.
Whoa, what's your problem with goblins, Mirren? I thought you'd give everyone a chance. Oh, no. No. These little bastards cause great pain and agony upon my village. Fuck no. It's dying. What about you? Have anything to say, Dawn? Fuck it. Kill it. These little buggers try to sneak into my freaking mighty halls. Gold and my mead. I ain't allowing them to live anymore. They're unforgivable. But I could be great use to you. Me mean no harm and... Yeah. What is it doing now? It started to bow. Why?
Let me guess.
Mighty wing one of death. Oh, hell, the crimson flame of death. What? It seems to be praising upon you. I don't need its praise.
Needed some muscle meat. I'm hungry.
I will devour it. No, wait. Me bring you gift. Offering. Yes. What is it? The little goblin reaches into a little bag that shows gold and gems sparkling in the sun. I like this goblin. Let him live. What?
Dragons are greedy creatures.
You motherfucker.
They want to build a horde, so, there you go. It makes sense.
I accept your offering, but I also require food. Are you also on the menu? No. Me got food. Me give to you. What is it? Take a look. Good meat, yes. You see, he hunted a few ducks and rabbits. It's acceptable. You're off the menu for now. And someone's phone is ringing.
Wow.
That was beyond my control.
Okay, then. Anyway.
Must have ordered takeout.
So, yeah. They had a little bit of an interesting conversation with this goblin. And the main reason why he was following them, which he was hoping for the Red Dragon to do so, to rain death and suffering upon some groups of enemies that caused this goblin's family some problem. So you want us to kill people? Mainly her, yes. Me alone, no. So, and rescue my kind, yes? We're actually helping. No. Oh, I'm not going to help a goblin. Please, nasty Batman, you fought them back at Fortress. Wait, are you sure they are the same people we fought? Definitely yes. Big, bad, scary man in hood with staff leads them now.
And just like
We're
that,
going.
Crimson was invested.
You will take me to where they are hiding immediately. Yes. What is your... Wait, hang on. Does this goblin even have a name? Me Scout Scree. Me show you way. Scout Scree. You know, as a goblin, just go with it. So they followed this little bugger with the bolt still in his freaking shoulder. And he was telling the truth, which he couldn't believe it. There is a group of people all there. And on top of this freaking tower, looking down upon them, is the sorcerer. There he is. That wicked old bastard. If I could fly, I would kill him. Crimson, he'll shoot you down before you even get close. So, how are we going to react to this? Well, I'm going to shoot him again. You know that didn't go well last time. Well, maybe hang on. Has he got the force field up constantly? Yeah, because they also found out that physical attacks can't harm him because he has some weird force field around him.
Hey,
That just... So that's going to be quite a pain to get through. Well, that's obvious. If your pathetic weapons don't work, leave it to me. What are you going to do? Magic fire will save the day. I scorch the old bastard, take his staff, and maybe his robe if I clean it, and then No, wait, that'd be burnt. Shit. I'm pretty sure it was fire resistant. I take it!
Oh, dear God.
Fucking mage.
And I shall become the dark mage of fire. Oh no. No,
Can we
you
just
don't know.
lock
You
him
don't.
in chains and
You
never
don't
let
know
him
this
go?
guy. Don't go out there. I'm gonna burn him. No, come back. We need a plan. Oh shit,
I'm gonna burn him.
guys! Somebody, Crimson, can you knock him out? Crimson, I'm talking to. Please say she hasn't gone too. Crimson is not there. Fuck!
Fuck.
Damn it, Crimson!
Action appropriate.
What were you expecting? A red dragon prideful creature seeing the target of her vengeance, and a psychopathic and a sociopathic fire mage. There's no impulse control whatsoever. Was anyone
Me
honest?
still here?
Hothead.
And then the goblin spoke up. Me still here? Why are you still here?
Why aren't you still here? Like a
Why does I
trunk
imagine
shouting
Crimson
after you.
existing with a permanent sign around her neck that says "fuck your right"?
I was thinking, you distract bad man, I go sneaky and then free my kind. Would your kind also help? If it's of the great dragon's will, yes! Okay, it is of her will. Yay! Me get help!
Yay.
Oh,
Dobby is
still
a freak
think it's a-
herself.
I still have a terrible idea trusting the goblin. Who cares? We got a semi-plan. Let's just get this over with.
A semi-plan. Ah.
And the fire mage is all smug and cocky. He charged up a huge firebolt and flinged it at the sorcerer, which all you saw was a huge amount of flames that impacted him. Ha! See! I save us all! Hold your fucking horses, Aston. It ain't over. What? As the smoke and flames die down, you see a man squinting at rage at you with not even a scratch. Oh, you are kidding me!
Why does
You
why
froze.
does Anton sound like David Tennant's doctor?
I don't know.
What?
No. No. I throw fire. You burn the fuck up.
that is the process here. Follow the fucking process.
And then he just shot him with a fucking lightning bolt, similar to Crimson. I shot you with lightning. You die.
Comebacks.
Elf, heal me. No. Why? You never learn anything.
That is brutal, and I love it.
I would say tough love, but that would imply there's love at all.
It's just
No.
tough. But
It's
I'm
just,
a fire mage. Tough.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Army, we got a dragon.
That was all the elf jokes I made, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Partially.
So where is Crimson at this point? Where did she fuck off to?
Turns out that Crimson, despite she's enraged, she's actually being pretty stealthy. She was going around the place looking for a weak spot to
Predator.
get at this bugger.
Predator.
And as she was about to scale a part of this structure, a random guard was about to see her until she freaking stared at him. And then the guard had a dramatic fucking moment in his mind of remembering what for. He lowered down his bow and started backing off slowly.
Kind of like that moment from Iron Man, what was it, 2 or 3? It was like, honestly, I hate working with these people. They are insane.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The line was, honestly, I hate working here. They are so weird.
A few. They killed a few guys, but then they got surrounded by the bandits. Did you seriously think you can actually face me a second time and hope to prevail?
Maybe a little.
Especially since you seem to be not with an army this time. You can't harm a guy for trying, but you can kill a guy.
Which is the same thing, really.
And then there was like annoying little cheer of raging American. What? No! No! They did not release those little shits!
Incoming goblin!
This whole freaking goblin horde just descended upon the bad guys and started just fucking whacking and beating the shit out of them, even climbing on them. For our kin and the mighty dragon, attack! No! Stay back, you horrible little filthy creatures!
That's racist. I'm staying on that as a fan of Not the Brave.
But of course, so the fight was going on, and what was it? Yes, Mirren, was facing off against this guy, also the assassin. The elf has decided to help out the fire mage a bit, but not much. And of course, Crimson managed to meet up with Doran and those two because everything wasn't going well. They were getting their asses handed still. Okay, it doesn't matter what we do. That bastard just keeps fucking being so freaking annoying. Not to mention he's on the high ground and just demolished the only way of me getting up there. So what are we going to do? Physical weapons can't harm him. Fire can't harm. And then the elf had an idea, being the cleric of the group. I might have an idea. It's so crazy it might work. Okay, I'm all ears. Doran, I'm going to enchant your axe. What's the point of that? I'm not even in range. that's where Crimson will come in. Huh?
Oh no!
I like this plan. No.
Is the dragon about to
say
eat the
what you
dwarf?
think. Don't say what I think you're going to. I know you're not going to like this next part, Darwin, but it's the only way. We need to stop this guy. Now. Before he has a chance to cast up another nasty spell against us. No. Fuck it. I'm on. So he chanted the weapon. And after she chanted it, Crimson, Dawn sort of have second thoughts about to back out of this plan until Crimson obliged and just picked him up. No! Put me down! No! I don't even like heights. Stop! Stop it immediately! Don't worry, dwarf. We're just going to play a little game, toss the dwarf. Don't toss the goddamn dwarf!
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
Yeah.
Don't tell the elf.
Yeah.
Don't tell the elf.
I cannot do conditions. You're gonna have to toss me.
Yeah. And at this point, the sorcerer was about to finish those two off. Like I said, you are nothing but failures to me and a disappointment. And now, your lives are about to end. And then, as they manage to be in sync with their wolves, as it is a team effort, he hears a cry of this angry fucking dwarf coming even closer towards him. Wait a minute. How did they manage to get... Oh, he just fucking threw past, cut off the sorcerer's arm that was holding the staff. Like, what the
Guess you
fuck
can
just
solve it.
happened? No!
Literally and figuratively.
Yep,
You got 3 minutes left, by the way.
I know. Never do that again! And then Mirren just got back up and Spartan kicked him off the fucking tower. And the old man started falling. And he went smack on the fucking ground, but still barely alive, with his legs though shattered. And now him seeing his staff just in front of him, he's calling towards it, hoping to grab it. But then a huge, massive claw just landed on it, and like he looked up. Now then.
Oh boy.
I understand that your clothing is fireproof. Is it claw and teeth proof? Stay back. And this staff is the source of your power, my gem. Don't you dare! That is the most valuable thing. Surely you wouldn't destroy it. And just thinking. Now then. Prepare to be reunited with my claws and teeth.
And
And-
ripped into him.
Yep, and as everyone was cutting together, they just saw Crimson going ballistic at this guy. She wasn't stopping. She was just slicing him into tiny pieces. But they did manage to calm her down, at least. Crimson! Crimson! He's already dead! Calm! And then Crimson slowly stops, turns around, and all you saw was blood and bits of the robe all over her, and his guts everywhere, with a creepy, satisfying smile. With the teeth also showing.
Chaotic evil.
Crimson, calm down. We're friends and all, and you got him. Good for you. Please be okay. Mirren, if it wasn't for the fact that I am feeling complete bliss right now and satisfaction of killing this fool, you will be on the menu. But I am now satisfied. Oh, thank goodness. As for the little goblins, they're just cheering. Haze. Yay! So that happened, and we got goblins with us. What now? I have no fucking idea.
And I think that is as good a
Yeah.
place as any to cut for the time being, because it is
Because
time
that's
for...
where they had to end it as well.
I have no fucking... All right, well. If that be the case, then thank you, ladies and gentlemen, all so much for tuning in to this episode of Jibber Jabber. We'll see you hopefully next week. Until then, keep listening, people. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sarah.
Ta-ra.
This has been fun.
Crimson is scary.